Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a review for the Dekaron November 18th, 25th, and 27th, 2015 update. I want to start off by apologizing that these are all bundled together. I got busy and it was the holidays and I haven't had a lot of time to get on. Uh, or Either way, let's just get right into it. So starting off with our update on November 18th, we had a lot of things changed and added to the game. The first thing we saw was the removal of the Horror Honeymoon dungeon and the re-adding of the Lost Horizon dungeon. Um, as has been mentioned, these are going to be seasonal dungeons, and they will be coming back and forth interchangeably. So right now we get the Lost Horizon, and the Horror Honeymoon is done for now, but we will be seeing it again in the future. Uh, we also saw the addition of the Novus Ring, which a lot of us have been waiting for. First we got the Halloween Ring, which was fantastic, and now we got the Novus Ring, which is even more fantastic. Just like the Halloween Ring, it requires Seed of Dreams to upgrade, and the upgrade or the required amount of Seed of Dreams isn't a ridiculous amount. It will take some farming, but it's pretty good. Um, the one thing I'm noticing though is, there's a lot of things coming out that require Seed of Dreams. We have the Novus Ring, we have the Halloween Ring, we have the Spell Dragon, we have the ring that you get from the Elenin's pieces or whatever that you get from dungeons, and that's a lot of Seed of Dreams to get. And I did the Lost Horizon dungeon a little bit with some friends, and it gives a decent amount of seeds, but I mean, it seems pretty inconsistent to me, given that one, it's kind of a hard dungeon, uh, so you need a good party, and then I've gotten anywhere from like 25 to 100 a run, which is not extremely consistent, and it takes some time. So, in my personal opinion, I feel like we need our Seed of Dreams drop rate to be buffed a little bit. I know it's in the D shop, but you can't always milk out tons of money in order to get what you want, and like I'm not even asking for it to be super easy to get. I'm just asking for it to be a little bit more reasonable, just given that there's so many things that we exchange Seed of Dreams for now. Um, it's just a lot. That's just all I'm saying. I just think it's a lot. Anyway, we also saw the changing of our auto reward system. As you can, oops, nope, that's DK. Hold on, close that. The auto reward system, as you can see here, all of them now give you this Black Friday piece, which you can use to exchange for some Black Friday boxes. One is an accessory box, another one is a wing box, and another one is a crafting box. For the accessory box, you need 15 Black Friday pieces. For the wing box, you need 30. And for the crafting, you need 45, respectively. Um, so yeah, that's the non-D shop stuff that was added. So why don't we take a look at the D shop offers that were added? Also, keep in mind, I don't remember which prices were changed, but as of the 27th, there were some sales items added to make things cheaper. So this might not be super accurate in terms of price. Although I think none of these were affected. I think it's some of the other items. Anyway, first off, we saw the return of the Balloon D, which is a random box that gives us Dragon Souls, which is great because, it takes a while to farm those Dragon Souls, um, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciate this. I generally am not a big D shop person, but this is one that I really do support just because Dragon Souls just take a really long time to get, And if you're gonna put a little bit of money into the game, I feel like this is probably your best value. There's some other good things in the box too, but I do like this one. Now, the accessory box, the wing box, and the crafting boxes are the ones that you can also exchange your whatever these things were called, your Black Friday pieces for. The accessory box gives Seed of Dreams, and it gives a lot of other random things too, as you can see here. The most notable is the Dragon Perforus. Now, I'm sure this rate is really slow, or is really low, and your chances of getting that are pretty much zero. Not zero, I'm sure there's a chance, but it's a very, very low chance. Um, what I do like about this box is that you can get the 60-day Squama down here, and I know a lot of people who do DK appreciate this because the lower levels, they can't farm the Squama, but they would like it for DK. So that's nice because it is tradable. And then Seed of Dreams and other things, Soul Stones, Naruks, 9%, Fine Socket. There's actually pretty good value in these boxes. The wing box, the big one is the red DK wings, and I'm sure it's kind of like the other one. The other interesting thing they added in here was the gold Phoenix wings, which are impossible to get except for in this box, so that's pretty cool. But what's cool about those wings is they give 18k shield recovery, which is interesting because no other wings give shield recovery. The crafting box just gives you a bunch of stuff for crafting, pretty good stuff as well. There's also the Black Friday Blacksmith Pack, which gives a bunch of high percent Blacksmith Talismans. Now that's pretty awesome. My only thing is it's 35k NX, and I am not going to spend that much money on this game ever. So, but for people who have money to spend, I guess that's a pretty good thing. Anyway, so those are the D Shop offers. Uh, well, I'll come back to it, but I want to talk a little bit about the business model of Nexon and Dekaron and how you as a player can change what you see. But we'll come back to that in a minute. On the 18th of November, we also saw a bug fix for the in-car emblem. Those of you who don't know, the Curse of in-car is something that prevents you from leveling up. So if you're trying to stay within a level range for DK, for example, you can use this. There was a glitch where when you were killing mobs, you wouldn't get your target monster quest done if you had this equipped, but that has been fixed thanks to GM Gizmo. I talked to him and I mentioned it to him, and it got fixed the next day. So very nice of him. So on the and one of the issues on the 18th was people were mad that the option for the Halloween was removed. However, on the 25th, the option for the Halloween ring was re-added, and there was also a fix to the 7-day. There was a 7-day Signal costume. I don't remember which costume it was. If you give me 2 seconds, I can look. The Halloween costume 7-day was bugged, and that is fixed now as well. And as I mentioned before, added on the 27th, there were some Black Friday sales added. No doubt to try to make a bunch of money. But there's some pretty decent deals, so you can check that on the page. Some of the more notable ones are Bradlocks are down to 1,500. Traveler's Backpack and Merchant Stalls are all halved. It's 50% off on a variety of things, so that's pretty cool. And that goes until the 12th of December. So is that till the 12th of December? 27/11. Oh no, 2nd of December. I'm sorry. So it's weird because I'm from the United States, and in the United States they list month, day, and then year, but everywhere else it's day, month, year, which makes a lot more sense. But I can't help it. It's just what I'm used to. So yeah. So just the last thing I wanted to talk about was the business model of Dekaron. I mean, a lot of people get really upset about these deals that are added to the D Shop. But the thing is it's you as the player who decides what is going to be there, and it's based on your sales. The reason that these random boxes keep coming back is that we keep supporting them. I am sure by far that these random boxes have higher sales than anything else in the D Shop. So if you as a player are sending that back to the company, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to keep giving us more of these random boxes that actually a lot of us don't really like. I don't really like them either. So the only way that you can change that is by, supporting deals that you like and not supporting deals that you don't like. If you don't do that, then you're sending the wrong message. You really are. I had the opportunity to talk to GM Gizmo a little bit, and he mentioned, that he was really trying to get more value in these random boxes. And I really feel like I noticed that time. There's less crap. You have like 230 Soul Stones. You have Naruks, which take a long time to get, so people can get their Tiesto Aries. 9% stones, Fine Socket stones. I mean, this is a lot better than we've seen in the past. But like I said, I don't like the random boxes, so guess what? I'm not going to buy them. And that's how I send my message, to the company. And as players, you need to do the same thing. If you spend all this money on things that you don't even like just because you're hoping to get a Perforus or a red DK wing, guess what? They're going to keep giving you boxes like that. That's just how it's going to work. And it actually does upset me a little bit that they put things like this in the box, like the Perforus and the wings, because those are extremely hard items to get. And they, and they're trying to play on the fact that you really want the top end gear and you don't want to take the time to farm the Perforus. And in my opinion, it's pretty greedy. It really is. But that's why, as a player, you need to let them know that you don't like that, and you can do that by not wasting your money on dumb sales. Anyway, I'll stop there. Uh, as for these last three updates, how would I rate them? I'm happy that they brought the Novus Ring back. Um, I like the D shop, or I like the Dragon Souls in the D shop. I know a lot of people appreciate that. I don't like I don't like the other random boxes. They're just trying to milk money off you, and honestly, they are with the Dragon Souls too. But you got to decide what you're supporting. Um, I would give this update. I also appreciate the in-car fix because I like to stay in the 185 DK, so that was relevant to me. But overall, I still think I would. Oh, the I would give it a 6 out of 10. But the last thing I want to talk about quickly is the auto rewards. This I was told was a last-minute addition to try to give these boxes a farmable thing, and that is definitely a step in the right direction. My only issue is that this is not very good because you can't really get that many of them. Like you spend all day and you can get like 15 a day, I think, or something like that. And the accessory box alone is 15, and that is if you take the time to get all the time rewards, all the hunting rewards, all the key item rewards, and that takes time. You know, um, I don't think that this. I appreciate that it's there. I don't think it's good enough. I think there needs to be more of a farmable option because if this game ever wants to go anywhere, there needs to be a balance between the pay to win aspect and, the effort you put in, or for players who want to put in effort without spending a bunch of money. Because, no matter how you look at it, games like this, where they're extremely pay to win, which this one is, are very much looked down upon in the MMO RPG or just MMO community. It's just how it is. So we'll definitely have to see some changes there if we want this game to grow. Anyway, like I said, 6 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Love your feedback. Please give it to me in the comments, or on the forums or anything like that. And as always, I'll see you next time.